Alright. So, yeah, I come through back once again with a impromptu stream tester. I didn't even look at the last one, but I took it down. So see what happens. We don't even want to talk about what happened then. But that was a little bit of a thing. It's quite, oh, but it was something that you experienced. A bit of technical difficulties. Technical difficulties, as some might put it. Oh, which way? Uh, so anyway, what I'll do, gotta do a few things to set this up. Uh, this one. Okay, so that's that. This is how most people do. So, I mean, I can just check it even if it's low. Alright, so that is live. So that's pretty low, and that's not the spec that I'd be thinking. Inspect the deck, brinking. So that is a bit better. So where should I position it? I might feel some sort of dancing dream. I don't know, but I don't feel that thing over there either. I ain't really feeling that. But who's got? Is anyone my O'Shea the fool? He be doing his thing down there. Takes great care of her. But not everybody. Good idea, bro. I might go check on that, see what's that about. But waiting here for a while. Hopefully, anyone will pop up. Maybe. What a dickhead. Oh, sorry. But that was pretty foolish, man. Um, pop up from Oregon, trying to show off himself, but be scared. I'll probably forget. Gotta forget that. But I hope I don't know. It's quite funny when the music thing came out. That actually stopped at 33 minutes 33 seconds. So anybody who's into that numerology or sort of thought that might have a bit of a flippity flam going on something, or if I can't read into it. Um, so that's pretty cool. Which way it goes. That's cool. You could go into this, and then you know you can just keep reading and things and permissions. Like this is the way we do it. For if you want to run a channel, you got to be doing it like this. So it's pretty cool. We are so manual channel access. See who has access to because I mean obviously I've received this. Someone has reported this video from a previous comment that they said invite the okay, so I'm in there. Um, I do have to fill it up and see. Boop 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 boop. Again, Abka, Grandma. This is see, like at least I didn't have. There was like out of that 10 people who was up in here. I hope at least 9 of them were decent. Like I mean, I know this is quite amateurish way, whichever it's doing, but I'm trying to get it right. trying to fill right. Had some technical difficulties with this interface with the microphone. With there is another one there. I'll set that up. All right, you know. So I could roll around this. I shouldn't just hold the fucking thing and do it like that. I mean, I can't swear all the time either. Right? That's not an idea. If you want it to be going, you see, that ain't going loud enough. So that might turn around. You can hear the clap, but you couldn't hear the drum as well. Damn. Is there something like that? That's really back. That was really back in particular. But anyway. So we'll do some bullshit. Some impromptu freestyle. Um, some nothing. But alright, we got plan back in here. He's gonna do his thing. So at least we got another brother. Oh nah. It was hard
How do you like my snare?
That money in the green. The Cadillac and gas when it's been. Oh, those shit. Yeah, that was pretty cool, but I didn't want him to play. We'll just like I'll just bust that one, do that for him, and I'll try and get involved and want to be real. So I'll be like, that's really terrible. I don't even. Alright, so fuck this shit. When I kick it right, I be up on the tape and I strip it all night. It's the way you ride round, but you call it a cricket bike. It's the beat of fucking shit, but you beat the fucking right. It's the beat for the man with the funniest slam. But you get up on the mic, but you really want to jam, but you have to go and see. Really proceed to the never know the bone, to the Neverland. This is place to rest, beat the best. Don't mic test what you want to freestyle. It's not the contest to beat upon the mic for status to cool. When the faded on that in the full, you must flow with the time. Be the freestyle rhyme form, busting the mother, the shit, or be still the game. Busting in the mother, the bone beast like lane. Something apology for beast like game. No apology for this like friend. This apology, so shit upon the beats like damn. It's the flow with the full flow it on down. This is woman up now. Woman to do the shit, wanna be instead of both. Take me by myself, wanna do it alone. On the face, the on the floor, with a big city cane. When you say the phone, the Celtic, on the be of the game, the phone, the seat, the phone, the line, phone, seat of the B, the constructed up the motherfucker, seat of the beast. And this man game, Bernie came, busted it down, and then he busted with the motherfucker, keep it a fair. Turn himself off, beats the border, best be the test off, S off, it's an order border, be the dress off, piss on, this one, Tory, pass down, funded it on the seat, the motherfucker, he got it clown. Ass, damn it. That's some. I'll get a bit better. We'll get my brother Plan up in here. Um, how you going, my bro? Don't do no crazy freestyle. Don't listen. How you going? It's a test up. I don't
Okay,
think mine would have sounded.
look at these. See this?
Yeah, drumstick. Yeah, yeah.
No, no, it's not drumsticks. It's Angelica.
Oh,
I
wow.
grew this.
Oh, wow. What
Can you
is
hear
this
it?
for? Oh, it's an instrument. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Angelica.
Yeah, I can hear that. What do you
It's
use
just,
Angelica for?
I don't know. It's some kind of medicine, but years ago, I ordered a whole bunch of different medicinal herb seeds, and I started growing this in my yard. And this is just some dried stems. Here, I'll show you a big one.
Well, okay, cool. So it's kind of like bamboo, but not, I guess, in a way, maybe. Uh, that's
Yeah,
that's that's
it
really
has a really
interesting,
nice
actually.
aroma.
Yeah,
It has a really nice aroma to it. Even these sticks, and it lasts for years.
that's cool.
See, this one's cracked.
Okay, so it's really similar to. What was the name of it again?
It's a type of Angelica.
Angelica. It is a strain of Angelica, which is similar to bamboo, maybe most likely. So
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah, it
be up
grows.
on it. We be up on the thing. It grows wild in the world somewhere. Tell us about
Uh,
it.
it's
Tell us
it's
about
some
it.
kind of Chinese herb. It's called beiji. It's just something I was experimenting with, seeing what grew in the yard. I got my goji berry and different kinds of mint. I can't hear you. Oh,
That's
oh,
actually
you're
so
muted.
cool. No, yeah, that's cool, bro. That's actually really good. The yeah, I got the delay and things going on, but anyway, to have goji berries going on, you got your fresh garden. Maybe that's lucky, man. So is got are goji berries in season now? Are they like fruit? Sorry, are they fruiting during the season that you're at?
Uh, no, it's still covered with snow here.
Okay, so what is the is there anything that fruits like during this season? What would you be
Oh,
like? You know,
oh no, no, nothing grows between November. Nothing grows.
wow. See, that's an experience, eh? Like, cause I guess where I'm from, like every country in Australia, like I mean, I'm from being from Fiji, being from Brisbane. There's no time of the year that it is a like really cold. I can imagine that nothing grows in the freezing climate, but where we at, it's like they call mandarins, oranges like winter seasonal fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they grow in the what we call winter, June, July period. Um, and then you've got other sorts. I don't know. I guess maybe strawberries are there on the other side. So we've got seasonal type fruits. I can't just imagine it off the top of the brain real quick, but yeah, that's hard to think, man. You know that you go through like a 3 4 month period, depending on where you're at. That is a complete 0 degree climate, centigrade, where you can't grow any food, and you won't have the ability to grow anything. So and they did for a long time is they learn to prepare and stack up all the food types that would last, I guess. Um,
One thing I one thing I
so
plan
what?
to do, what I did before is I have this land out of town, and I'm gonna tap some birch trees for syrup.
So before we talk, if like what during the winter time, did people go or do you go hunting for anything? Like, is it? I suppose you could go for meat. Maybe you could go get something. But is there any sort of vegetable something that you could go hunt for or go pick during the day in the winter time?
Oh no,
No. Wow.
no. If you want to pick anything, you have to pick it before it freezes.
That's crazy. Yeah. I'm not saying
Yeah.
crazy. It's like it's an experience, and I thought, um, how's the volume coming through? Is it really low or is it quite high or is it static or what, bro?
It's very good right now.
It's all
A
right.
touch low, maybe.
Yeah, I probably should go into the settings and I don't know, but I'm not really sure. I'm getting better. It's a bit of a fuck. It was quite weird how that fella came on. That was like the third guest I've had up here. He came down, pulled his pants from all the way from Oregon.
I,
Uh,
I showed
I
you
shouldn't even
this
laugh about it.
picture
That's bullshit.
before, eh?
Yeah, that's your Salika, bro. It's beautiful. That's a
Yeah.
1977 Salika. Beautiful. On the ice, even. Is that on the
And,
ice?
and
Yeah.
that's on the river.
Yeah, going over the river. That's right. Yeah. Beautiful. Um, yeah. So anyone comes in, we out there watching on this thing, hit the like on the way through. Be the, be part of the change. But that was intense,
But
man.
yeah,
Hopefully
out,
it's not
out at the
getting
land
disrupted.
there,
Yeah. Oh, your syrup. Yeah.
out at the land there, there's wild strawberries and wild raspberries. They grow low to the ground, eh? And there's gooseberries and
Yum.
Saskatoon
Yum.
berries.
Very yum.
AJ,
Delicious.
my
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, because I mean, I do enjoy those. I try a free
and
flow.
I'm getting into. I'm gonna try to graft. I'm gonna try to graft some.
Oh wow,
We have these
doing
choke cherry trees. These choke cherries trees grow wild, and they're not a big tree, but and they have these real kind of bitter cherries, but they make really good jelly in that. So I'm gonna try to graft some bigger cherries onto that tree. And I got a big apple tree, and I want to try to graft some bigger apples onto the this ornamental apple tree that I have. I'm sure it'll work. Can you hear me?
yeah. Just hold up. I'm just like getting in the chat. We got a few couple. We had a couple people up here. Where'd it go? There we go. Jay Meyer joined us. So shout out, brother. Shout out to the. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we hit the like on the way through. Yeah, we're just doing nothing. We're just talking. So we got some beautiful plant growth, plant face, growing some beautiful fruit. So keep, yeah. So when will they be ready? Or did you do that before?
The land there, there's mushrooms that like to go to
Okay, yeah. So
pick
they're ready
the
to go
wild
then. How far away
mushrooms.
is that land
Some of them are
from
really
where
big,
you're
like
at?
some of them are big. They're about that wide, but and some of them are small, the same species. You have to pick them before the
I'll
worms
get
get
some
to them.
later.
They come out in the spring and the fall. You say you had a signature on your
Yeah,
guitar? Whose?
Yeah, bro. Um, from BOB. He's like a um, he's an artist. He's got a lot of like heavy charting songs, like a rapper artist. Yeah, if you could Google him and check him out. He's pretty cool. So
Where's
I
he
had a
from?
I think he's from Atlanta.
Wasn't he
So
a flat earther?
yeah. Yeah, I think he's way down into that. He's way into that. He just did that. So this is like he put on it. He put Southmatic, and then he Southmatic 2020, and then he autographed it. So like um so that's pretty dope. And he did that with Brother Panic, right? And yeah, but he's got a few videos out there that are you know provoking questions to the flat Earth mind state.
Day might a little bit.
Bobby Ray, Bobby Ray. That's right. He went to school with J
I'm on
Mi's
my
cousin. There you go, bro. If you're not listening to the, so this is for you, J Mi, and this for your cousin and all this. What? That's how we do it in Australia, my bro. Peace, brother. Thank you for joining me. I hope you subscribe. So subscribe. But yeah, and this is just some book ranting talk. I'm glad you weren't here for the previous stream, and obviously my previous streams have not been great with the audio, but the one just before a gentleman came through and did some not so stuff that I did some stuff that I'm not so grateful for, like some kind of whack fuck shit, like pulled his dick out in front of the screen. So I'm trying to not, they reckon I'll get some flag for that, but who really cares? Whatever, which way it is.
Did you delete it?
Yeah, I didn't delete forever, but I just uh
Privatized it?
yeah, I did that for now because just I don't know. I could just delete forever, but I thought if I delete forever and then they do give me a hit up, I'll just go look. Fuck, that wasn't the plan. I'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't hit me up. But anyway, because I'm not doing it. Fuck. This channel is nothing, so like I've just got to get it to grow and stuff like that. But hey, Jay, are you reading the chat too or not? Because we got a fella Jay Mai. His actual cousin went to BOB. But anyway, not even a fact. He poor fella's at
Yeah.
work, man. And he's like, he wishes he had some gauge. So this for you again, bro. I'd always do 3 rounds, man. But let's just say I wish it was going to 2, maybe. But this is just
Check
fact,
this.
of course.
Check this.
Now hold up, bro. Hold up. You just fucking check this, alright? You check this, motherfucker. What the fuck is that? Dumbass motherfucker. Shit. Alright. Just wait. Oh, you think you're gonna do some? You need someone else on the other side of that, man.
No. It's a draw knife. Use it like this. You can shape wood with it or strip the bark off of wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did figure you could do that. Yeah. Be pretty dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous.
It is.
It's not dangerous at all because you got both hands on it, right?
Plant.
I sharpened it up real good. I used a file. I used a really fine file to.
Oh, we got my brother
Sharp.
in here. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Not much noise. Are you watching
Not
the
much,
shit?
man. Yeah, just on break. Coming through and see
Good to
what y'all
see you, brother. I'm just like,
got.
yeah. I'm just like, I'm trying to get my shit going. I've been having some problem with audio. I don't know if you saw the last stream. Fella fucked out. What are you up to, man? You driving to work? Or
Nah, yeah, no, I'm at work now. Just chilling right now.
oh, break.
Yeah,
Whereabouts? Where you at? What state?
I'm in Atlanta. Where I'm like in
Oh,
Lawrenceville area. That's like North Atlanta.
all right. So you know Bob then, obviously. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everybody hip hop knows that. Do you see the guitar? I don't know. I just got this guitar. He signed it, bro. I just went to his show last week. It's got it, this Southmatic, and then the other fella, J Ma reckons his
Oh, he
cousin.
signed the
And
guitar.
yeah, and another guy in the chat, his cousin went to school with BIB. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, he went to
sure.
Columbia, man. Yeah, he went to Columbia that's on the east side of Atlanta. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Decatur. He from
So
Decatur, like east side of Atlanta.
exactly that. I figured like people from they know like it'd be a small world, man. Like it's a community, bro. Everybody like where you're at,
Yeah,
this local
Atlanta
people.
big, but it's small. Like, yeah,
True way, and
the
it's
people
kind of the
from
hub though, right? Of the
the south.
uh entertainment world and all the stuff is taken over. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know if you
that's
stay in
true.
tune with all the mainstream stuff, but
Yeah, it's definitely the new Hollywood down here.
yeah, exactly, man. That's how I'm feeling it. And
Mm,
then like, yeah,
yeah, you can definitely get you a job if you like that doing that type of work. It's too easy to get that that like acting work down here. Too bad I don't
yeah.
dabble in the sports. Yeah.
See, well, shit. Then the next thing that will probably, I don't know. There's a few things that come from that. Obviously, there's the culture, the alphabet community and whatnot. But like, that's the main exposure. But when I'm just thinking of Hollywood, even that, I think I hear that next door to that, the porn industry is right there. So hopefully, fuck, Atlanta don't get into that either, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't become the
Yeah.
next hub of the porn industry and shit. So there's
Nah, I
yeah,
doubt that.
that's
Yeah, even though we in they on to the movie shit, but this still the Bible Belt. Like we in the South, so like I think it'll be a long time before we get some like some porno permits. I mean, they
yeah.
still
Oh,
do it,
it
but it's
sure
not,
is.
it's not legal
Uh,
in Atlanta to do that shit. But
like, well, shit. Even that's a good
yeah,
good topic because even like I've got some delay going on there, so it's pretty hard to. But the fact that it is the belt, right? The Christianity itself. When I grew up, right? So like 2 generations ago, it was all about that, man. Family, getting married. People were commonly going to church every weekend. Uh,
hmm
you'd celebrate Christmas in school and all these sort of things. It was everywhere, and then it slowly faded out completely. And nowadays, like really, you don't see that at all. It's like I'm not sure what they're teaching in school, primary school, but um,
they just call it the holidays. Yeah, at this point, yeah, this the
yeah,
winter holidays. Yeah, that's what they call it now. It'll
it's
be
like
winter.
and
Yeah,
it's in Australia, like this is how we see it. So. I mean, but you still got the high level of people still going to church.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My grandma, my granddad, like that. My granddad a deacon, my grandma's deaconess and shit. They been like I used to go down there every summer when I was younger and shit. And like they went to church Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. It's like all week.
when you say go down, where's that?
Jackson in Florida,
Oh
Jacksonville.
wow, okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
how
where I'm
far
originally
away is
from.
that gonna
I'm originally
be
from
from Atlanta?
Jacksonville. About five
Yeah,
hours drive. Yeah, about 5 hours away.
okay.
Yeah.
And that's still considered Bible Belt,
You
Florida?
said you consider what?
Like
Yeah,
would be the Bible
Jacksonville.
Belt, Florida? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. All the whole South, man. Like pretty much
Oh, okay.
from Texas to probably North Carolina and Virginia. Like that whole like
Yes,
South
sir.
area there. Yeah, the churches are like real big. Like we gotta like this in Atlanta. We got at least like 15 like mega churches now. Like that whole probably like thousands of people type shit, like arena type shit. Yeah, like I actually grew up in Ebenezer Baptist Church. I don't know if y'all know, but that's the church that Martin Luther King grew up in. That's the church I actually grew up in the church, yeah.
Wow.
In Atlanta, yeah. Yes. I seen a lot of shit, coming coming up in that.
Did he go Baptist? Did he become
Yeah, that's
Baptist? Oh, like he became minister and shit through that thing, Ebenezer.
yeah, but Martin Luther King was never minister. His father was.
Oh,
A lot of people don't know that shit. He never was a minister. He was just like on the road. Like they literally took Martin Luther King straight from college to doing the protest. Like he didn't do any like preaching for real. Like he preached during the walks and the different things, the events they would have, but he never really like preached in
wow.
church. Like yeah, he just like he was more like mobile, moving around with it. Yeah, like he would go to
Yeah.
different
So he
places and
like
speak.
was a public speaker, yeah, but he wasn't like
Yeah,
a
exactly,
ordained
exactly,
minister. Yeah. Wow.
exactly. He graduated high
Crazy.
school when he was like 15. He graduated high school at like
Shit.
15, and then he went to college. Yeah, Martin Luther King was smart as hell. And then they took him straight from college. They took him straight from college, yeah. And he was on the road. Yep. So
Everything. Hey, everything.
yep. So like,
What city was he shot in?
I believe it was Mobile. It was Mobile or Memphis. One of them. I
Oh,
know it was at a hotel. It was Mobile or Memphis. I think it was Memphis. Might have been Memphis. It was at a hotel though. Hmm. Yeah. I actually knew his wife before she passed. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Like Coretta Scott King and shit. Like I actually knew her since I was like
Wow.
little and shit. Yeah.
Really? Your
Yeah.
parents
It's
knew her
crazy.
too? Yeah. Obviously, that's how you
Yeah.
knew her.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah.
So
It's a
what?
lot of people went to that church.
and
They're
and,
like
and
that are influential in like society. Like a lot of senators and shit and all that type of stuff went to the church, man.
what's your YouTube name?
Real
Everything.
political. That church real political. Yeah. Oh, reloading.
What's that? The Ebenezer Church, or what? That
What about it?
is that the church you're talking about?
Yeah, Ebenezer Baptist. Yeah, Ebenezer
So
Baptist
all
Church.
the
Yeah.
the people in the they're the ones who were raised. Yeah, you guess it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. Anyway, Plant was saying he might have cut out. He was asking, do you got a YouTube name or like a channel or something?
You said, do I have a channel?
Or yeah,
Yeah,
channel
I
name.
got yeah. It is yeah, I got the Everything is Everything channel, and then I got the J My channel. But I don't really like make videos too tough. I got a couple videos on there, but I don't really like have like the shit like Huey doing shit. Like I don't me personally, I don't have patience for that type of shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I couldn't
Well, if you're
couldn't do like
working,
the
bro.
post, like, I don't know, bro. I don't feel like I could do no shit like that. But
It's,
I mean, like I like to get on here and like chat, what I'm saying, top it up with like-minded people, because in
yeah,
the society we live in now, it's kind of hard to find, people that think like us. But a
yeah.
lot of people still sleep. So yeah,
It's getting
I like to
bigger and
get
bigger,
on,
bro.
a different perspective.
That's for sure. Nobody around here wants to talk about anything. They're just
Nope.
droning along, like
I be trying to talk to people at
cattle.
work and shit. They just get quiet and shit. Like, okay, put their head down and keep walking. Like they
Yeah,
don't want to hear that. They don't want to talk about that shit. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah,
That's
but
one way
I
to
yeah.
wanted to
go.
ask you guys though, like, what y'all think about this 5G?
What was that? The Corona or 5G? Um,
He froze.
I think he said either the coronavirus or the 5G. Yeah, he might have frozen up. He'll come back, but to like we got 5G up and running in Australia. We've had it for a couple months. We've actually got it at our place, but I'm I'm running to with this. We're running like it's in the middle of the house, and we're about to in a granny flat at the back. But I don't know how much. What's that?
G
Obviously,
shit.
they got hell more capability through it. He might have dropped out. He might come. Hopefully, he'll come back. Um, we come back.
Hey,
You there,
back
bro?
on. It had a phone call come through.
Oh, that's what I'm dropped out. Did you say 5G? Or
Yeah, I was saying, what y'all think about this connection with the 5G with the coronavirus?
oh, wow! You said both. Whoa!
Yeah, I think it's one and the same.
Shit! I've heard that from fucking another one. Eh? Wow. I mean,
You know what I noticed? Everything is
Yeah,
that
what's
as
up?
soon as the coronavirus thing came out, they showed them in China with these guns. They're pointing at light guns. They're pointing at people's heads. Like
Mm,
they had all this equipment ready. They had all
yeah.
this equipment ready for the coronavirus thing to come out, right? How in the hell did
Mm,
they have all this? They had it all staged already, right? They got all these guns and they're pointing them at people's heads. I wonder what those
mm.
guns are doing when they point them at the people's heads.
What? So y'all know about the nanos, right? Like the chemtrails. What they say that's inside the
Yeah.
chemtrails. Yeah, the nanos. So I mean, I think I heard this before, but basically get inside you, and when the 5G network comes up, it clicks on. So basically, that's the connection. That's them getting
Yeah.
connected. Yeah.
I've been experiencing electronic attacks here
Yeah.
in my home.
But
Like
I feel
when I
that.
go to bed, I can
Yeah.
feel something turn on, and it just makes my whole everything vibrate,
Mm,
and I can feel it coming. It's crazy. It's really hurting, and I'm
you
trying
feeling the
to
electricity?
yeah, I'm trying to psychically attack it, and like it's terrible. Like
At the end of the day, though, I feel the only way though is to actually. I mean, either I don't feel like at this point we can actually get off grid. It may be actually better to actually shut down the power system just to live comfortably.
yeah, I'm thinking
oh,
about
that's a good
putting
point. That's a
metal
good point.
sheeting around my house.
Hmm.
Apparently, if like you can build yourself a Faraday cage, sort of. If I put
Oh, valid point.
metal roofing on the side of my house, it would kind of reflect some of it away.
Yeah, they say Oregon is good too, like the stones and shit. That's good for like blocking a lot of like, electromagnetic waves type shit.
Oh, organite.
Yeah, organite. There you go.
Yeah. There's videos of how to make it.
Hmm.
I never looked into it, but yeah, there's so much going on. There's so much different stuff that we're looking into, right? You forget about these things. Like completely forgot about that organite, and I
Yeah,
was gonna research it.
yeah, that shit's deep, man. It's a guy. I don't know if y'all know a guy named Nasty. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, but y'all should definitely check him out. He's got a lot of info on that type of thing.
Who?
What was his name? You
It's
broke up when you said it.
Grim Nasty.
Oh yeah.
Grim
Yeah.
Nasty.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
It's
nasty.
grim nasty. Check it out.
Yeah, yeah, bro, drop a lot of jewels on that type of. Like
Does.
yeah, he show you how
Okay.
to make the organite.
Oh wait, how? What's the law in Georgia, bro? It's fully illegal, yeah. Cannabis, yeah.
No, it's decriminalized in the
Decriminalized,
city of
right? Okay, yeah.
Atlanta. Yeah, just
All right. In
anywhere
Atlanta.
else it's illegal. Yeah.
Okay. And what? And everywhere else in Atlanta, I mean, in Georgia, it's a criminal offense.
Yep.
Dang, eh? Peace to everybody. What up? We got a six folks watching this shit. If you all just hit the like on the way through, man, we're having a good build here. Fucking but so appreciate that. Like, I mean, even on that, man, bless up. I'm ganja advocate all the way, man. We're gonna get through. We're gonna do this thing. So, what would be the sort of fine you'd get if you're like outside of ATL for like say
Oh,
what for
um,
an ounce?
last time I got in trouble, like it doesn't matter ounce or it depends
Right,
where you are. Each county has their own different.
right. Legislation, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
it's a whole bunch of yeah.
So same thing like in Brisbane, like we got like I mean here where I'm at, it's decriminalized in South Australia, right? That's why we kind of moved that, right? So you're up to
Hmm.
allowed to have up to 90 grams possession before you go to
It's
court,
it's
like
it's
before
20.
you
You know,
actually
it's
get
28.
arrested.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the ounce. Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, 28 makes up an ounce, yeah.
Yeah, because y'all on the metric system over
Yeah, but like I'm
there. Yeah.
saying, in the before we're allowed to have about 90 odd in here, before you get a charge and you go to court. So you cop a ticket
Yeah.
about $250. But where I was at in Queensland from Brisbane, over there, same thing straight up. Pretty much everywhere else. There's only three places in Australia where you get up. It's decriminalized. But any size, point 0.3 will get you. Like I was a 17-year-old, bro, got busted. Point 0.3, it was a bit of paraphernalia, $750 fine and a conviction as a
Wow.
17-year-old. And that at that time, unfortunately, was the year where 17, because over here 18 you're an adult, but they legislation considered 17 you're able to be charged as an adult. So
Yeah. The
that
funny
just
thing
stayed on the
about over here
books.
in America, they can charge you as an adult at any age, depending on the severity of the crime.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's just crazy. So it's up to their discretion. But hey, guys, I gotta go back to work.
Good work.
What?
Blessings, bro.
Yeah, but I'll be listening in. I'll be easy.
Do that. Thanks for joining in and helping out the panel, man. Talk to you soon. Talk again,
Good
man.
to meet you,
Have a good
everything.
shift.
All right, same as you,
Uh,
Plant Face. All right.
same, brother. See you
Blessing.
soon. Um, nice, man. So, that was a good bill, bro. Like, um, you know, that was positive, bro. Been on for 40 minutes. We got 5 people in here. Hopefully the audio is going nice, swell. Bit of a, learn a few things. New people in there. Hope you hit the like all the way through, all that jazz. But for just a comparison to that previous stream, man, I don't know, like, as the God body, you say, you got to delete it, man. Like, a lot of people say, hopefully don't, I don't even know, it just happened then, so hopefully there's no repercussions, but shit. So what happened? I'm glad you didn't see it. If you did see, if you didn't, it was quite disturbing. But I don't even want to put energy into that and bring up that topic and but I could, and and if I can, I might as well. I don't know. To that fella, bro, much peace, much peace, man. But like that shit was whack, bro. That shit was really whack. Go find a go talk to somebody out there. Find a woman, bro, and you'll get your shit straight. Like, just don't do that shit. It was like come up and build and talk and be mature and tell me what you're at. But anyway, I'm not even trying to say I know everything, but so like you know how we just did this then. But anyway, forget about all that shit. I shouldn't forget it. But peace to all the people checking me out. I mean, checking out for me in the chat. Like I'm just getting new to the streaming shit, so I don't know what's really going on. I'm seeing these few new things here, and it's to me, I'm getting a hell delay on my headphones. But what you call we'll just. But yeah, like if any fools come in the chat, like I put you moderator and shit, like then just get rid of these whatever nonsense, man. But yeah, as I say, if you're coming on through, hit the like on the way in, makes it easy, and it just helps, bro. And so I hope everything gets in. I'm gonna, excuse me from my take, but this is how we do it. It's how I do it anyway. Three in a row.
Did you say you use 3 grams a day, Sandre?
Yeah, 3 to 4 minimum, bro, on average.
Wow. I would never smoke more than I would rarely smoke more than 1.5 grams a day.
And that's high
But
grade
I
shit.
get
But
yeah, it's high grade. Now the thing about this legalization is bullshit up here. Like before they legalized it across the country, these big companies kind of got the monopoly on it.
yeah,
So they mass produce it, and then they draw I'm not sure how they do it, but some kind of they use some kind of a solvent to suck the oil out of it, and then they replace the natural oil with all kinds of patented ingredients. And I bought some once, and it wasn't very good. It was terrible.
say what?
And then one of the biggest companies, a whole batch of it, millions and millions of dollars worth of weed went moldy. And I think
Yeah,
it's because they sucked the natural oil out of it so that it doesn't have its protection. So they had to
that
throw
makes
out,
sense.
yeah. So it's bullshit.
What are the
And
names of these? Like, did you purchase that from like online direct from the
no,
company?
there's shops in town.
Dispensary. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And, and, uh,
that's
and then the
weird because I've heard
CBD,
that similar thing too. Yeah, how there's
they,
like even on the Bob stream, man. It was just on the previous one. She was saying the kind of like the where she gets the green. I think or where that people they get their green from people. Oh, actually, it wasn't that. It was on another stream I saw. But she was, she's obviously in this place where the dispensaries are available, and they're common. But she was still going through the black market. But still, she showed an example of medicinal weed. So I was just trying to say that it exists. Um, Forgot where we were going, but oh, that's right. He was saying that the type of weed that you would get. So he was saying that they the monopolization of these companies taking the oil and nutrients out of a beautiful cannabis plant and putting the synthetic nutrient or synthetic replacement in the
I'll go
human
get the
body.
container and show you all the shit extra patented shit they put in it. Just a minute.
Do that, brother. That'd be pretty cool, then. It's pretty interesting. You know. So yeah, so it's pretty weird. Sorry if it looks a bit funny or whatnot, or it sounded weird because I've got a delay and I'm before the I hear what he's saying, but or maybe it's just what I'm looking at or this and that. So I've got to get used to this sort of thing. But Anyway, much peace and presence to everybody here. So if you check that out, I mean, we've got things like PGR over here. Uh, what's it? Something growth retardant. It's really just a chemical that obviously main growers put into their batches to mass out the plant for economical reasons instead of trying to get a pure, beautiful bud grown to its full potential and the highest THC or the trichomes grown to the full effect, which is instead it the hairs grow. It gets to the stage where the hairs are growing and there's a very heavy influx of hair growth when you use PGR that it kind of impedes that at that stage where the hairs are supposed to grow into the calyx and the muscle of the bud, which will then give you the THC on top of it. So the chance of that is destroyed. So really, there is no. It's a very, very, very low grade weed. So anyway, but I don't fuck with any of that shit. But anyway, we've got Plant back, um, showing us a canister of. So what? So this explain. This is some he got. What was the amount that you got? What's it? What's the size in there?
Uh,
Like, does it give you an eighth, or they give you
10 grams,
right? Okay. So
10 gram.
explain the strain and the ingredients and stuff, and go from there.
It says, it says this is called Sensi Star. It says Manitoba grown indica hybrid, dried cannabis, and it says terpene profile. Alpha pyrene 0.02%, beta pyrene 0.03%, mycene 0.36%, limonene 0.14%, terpinolene 0.01%, linalool, linalool 0.01%, terpenol 0.03%, chaophylline 0.15%, hummerline 0.05%. I don't know if that's the patented fucking shit they put in it or what. And then it says total THC 17.2%. And then it says the patented THC delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol 0.88%. Total CBD 0.07%. CBD cannabinol 0.05%. And when I smoked this, it actually kind of tasted like metal. It kind of had a real metallic that went right to my palate. And after it was a different kind of buzz. Like after I smoked it, I was just like laughing at just stupid things. And I don't even know why I was laughing.
I think that'll be due to nitrate. Obviously, it was on level. Maybe that's got to do with the taste of the metal. Iron, nitrate, nutrients. Obviously, or what the makeup is. So with that smoke, uh, you found it made you laugh. It was a sativa or indica. Do you know the with the experience? But that wasn't the batch that got moldy, was it? Obviously, no.
No, it was like the second day it got legalized and the shops opened. That's when I went and bought it.
Okay, cool.
So, and it was a few months after that when they had the mold problem.
I see. I can't believe it's a delay, so I can't. So just okay, right. So but that's a good look. Turn it around, bro. You know, give it a full 360 or whatnot. But for the people out there who aren't, available to get dispensary stuff from Canada, this is what it looks like. The container. Um, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's probably on a place to near you soon. But yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think my
yeah, it's
level of mic is coming through very high, so I've got to fix that up though. So unfortunately, I hope it is coming through well, but
it's pretty good. A little low maybe, but the static
yeah,
is gone.
yeah, it's just because I'm through here and I'm running through this mic. But anyway, I've actually got to go pretty soon, like really soon now. Just seeing something, so if I was running through the mic and whatnot, like it'd be a bit better. But much appreciation, bro, for coming through. But I'll definitely come through live again really soon. But I just seen some. I'll do some shit, and now hopefully it gets better. All this stuff. So, but
What time is it
that
there,
was kind of
Sunray?
oh, bro, 4:44 in the morning. So, so
What time? What's your
I'm on
sleep
fire.
pattern now?
Well, hey, it is what it is, and I'll probably,
Yeah,
but so I'll probably
my
get out.
sleep pattern's all
See
whacked
how
because
it
of
goes.
these frequent.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Because I gotta get out. I'll probably go to bed. But anyway, once again, thanks, brother, for chilling in. I'll see you soon enough. Most out. Um, to everyone else, we got five in the house, man. That's pretty low. That's leaked out. I'm liking it. It's better than what we just had. So, um, if you hit the like on the way through, that's all. Gee, we've all done that. Do so fucking really appreciate I'm not sure the audio is coming through great, but see, I'm coming through this, so I wish I was coming through that. But if I do, it gets staticky. But uh, oh, good. I better do my thing. So as I always usually do, it's like peace to all, man. Like you know what I mean. But I think you gotta, well, uh, you gotta look inside yourself first, find the direction, and just follow that path. And then that's the main thing, man. Um, like just be the best you can be. Try not to get the distractions in your way and stuff. Luckily this ain't the 9 to 5 job, but we just be on top of it. The same. Much thanks to everybody that's dropped through, bro. Um, once again, got it. That's right. So you know, um, just keep it rising, keep it jiving, man, keep it playing. But I'll be back soon and we'll be doing live again with friends, man. So much peace. I love it. Hey, it's the way to done. Um, so like shout out to all. So that's shout out to Ken, man. Shout out J My, man. Once again, bro. Uh, shout out God Body, man. If you're still out there, shout out, bro. If anyone welcome to come up also. Whenever I do this stuff, hit the link. Just come up, man. Shout out Chris, man. Shout out everything's everything, chilling and work, and Timbuktu. Just doing the things, bro. You want to keep this life representing going on 1 hour. So living life, maintaining in the game and wrapped off like shaming. So maybe I should do an outro then. I hit up with an outro from the BOB. But I don't know how the level is gonna come out. But we'll see. Alright, so it's kind of flow, so that's pretty beside it. Alright, so fuck the shit. Once again, my friend, when I rock it on the beat, so gotta drop the pen. It's to reap it on the bars, no strategy. Wanna keep it on the float, cause it flow free. This the outro, Joe, with a freestyle clap. Keep you on the taste and this bobs don't slap. Let me start again, my friend. When the beast up on the flow, come up on the tape. I wanna tell you how I got to beat upon the wall. Was to keep it like a cavity, a beast upon the nose. Kinda known, not strategy. I keep it all the top, or the boss, or the chain. People up enough and if enough for the game. So simple, just do it like that. Beats like that, beats like that, yo. Beats like that, beats like that, yo. Keep it on the flow, keep it on the flow again when you're coming on the tape. But you're not for going friend, this is nothing but a tape. What's nothing but a star? This is nothing but a tape. Or to be the body ward, who's a piece of gold top? Or to be a B, coming on the tape, go to B or C. Say you want to see, won't be upon mind. It's the freedom of your pride, it's the freezing of the time. What you're freezing, like it's frozen up for keeping up. It's growing because they keep on the nutrients, the forming as a show. And this is nothing but the text, this is nothing but a flex with your freestyle. Keep it on the context, straight up with them on the shit. Keep it up and drop the kit. We went off a bonus shit like you got a body kit. Would you drop it off a beat? Would you beat it opposite? Would you come up on the tape? Would you be the prophet kid? Who will teach you something new? Who will teach you something old? Tape it on the shit, tape it on the fold. Now we're on the show I'm supposed to go. Wanna this up on a show, now start to show how I do it with a float for keep the star for buzzing in the fact, fucked it wild. This is time of one of meanest in the psych the gun. We just like when they wipe and they fight on the gun, so wait, what? Alright, bro. That's how we do. That's pretty whack. I love it all. Wish I could continue, but I gotta get out. So, peace up. Major out. See you soon. And I'll do some routine. This is all impromptu, so but entertain.